everybody. Tonight I'm going to be showing you how to make these breakfast casseroles in a mason jar. This is a pint and it's wide mouthed. Let me show you what they look like. Look how yummy and delicious that looks. It has crescent rolls at the bottom, eggs in the middle, bacon on top, and then cheese on top. You have to leave room so they can grow. Some of them are larger than others. You'll see those at the end of the video, but if you want to see how to make it, just keep watching. Okay, so let's get started. My family is sleeping right now, and I'm going to get breakfast underway so I can sleep in a little bit longer tomorrow morning. So all I have is to make this breakfast casserole in a mason jar. These are pint mason jars by Ball, and they're the wide mouth. You're going to need however many of those you need. I like to make a few extra in case somebody else is hungry. You're going to need some crescent rolls. I'm going to make 10, and I have 2 rows. If I need more, I have more in the fridge, but we'll see. I think 2 would be enough. I have some bacon that I've already crisped up and crumbled up. I also have 12 eggs and a half a cup of heavy cream. Just mix up, I would use like 6 eggs for 4. I might need a few more eggs. If I do, I will totally mix some more up. I just did 12. I might have done 13. I can't remember. And then, just your scrambled egg mixture is all that is. And then I got some different cheeses, and you want to salt and pepper to taste. I've already salt and peppered the eggs. So it's pretty simple to build these. And one thing, let me point out that you're going to need is some type of water bath. So what I am using, I'm just going to kind of sit it here, is the roaster I'm making my turkey in with about a ½ inch of water. And the jars are going to cook in that. So make sure you have that ready. Your oven needs to be set at 375 degrees. So the first thing you're going to do is, I got to peel it first, is get your crescent rolls opened up. Make sure your jars are clean. I've washed these already. And my counters are very clean. So I washed that. And you're going to take your crescent roll and you're just going to pop it in the bottom and just kind of push it down in. Now I like to build it up a little bit, so I'll push it and bring it up on the sides a little bit. Might add another piece. There's no science to this. It's just putting the crescent roll in first. And I might add more. We'll just go and do all of them real quick and see how we're doing crescent roll wise and which ones I can add more to. So you get the idea. I'm going to breeze right through these. Okay, as you can see, I got all of the dough up in the mason jars. Now I'm going to go on and put this in the oven for 5 minutes just to let it get like a jump start on the baking. So I'm going to put them in the water bath and get them in the oven right now. Here they are. They're just in the roasting pan and heading into the oven. Look who's down here. He is getting himself some ice cream. You can see it over there on the counter.
Cookies are done.
They're not cookies.
What's in there?
Breakfast casseroles. They're only get a 5-minute start. Okay, so these have baked for 5 minutes. They're hot. Too hot to just hold by hand, but I'll show you what they look like. Now, what we're going to do, and I did, you guys, add more eggs. I was afraid I wouldn't have enough for all these, so I added some more eggs and cream. It's just your standard scrambled egg mixture. So I'm just going to pour it in. Remember, these are going to rise some, so think about that. You're going to add bacon and cheese, so you want to leave room. And if I have to whip up more eggs, I will. Which I very well might have to. There was a whole egg in that one. I must have not mixed that very well. I'll mix them right in the cups. Not a big deal. Yeah, I might have to mix up more. Okay. And it goes. So I did mix up 6 more eggs and the rest of the heavy cream. I'm just going around adding more to the ones that I think need more. Might want to make more eggs than expected. Okay. And then I'm going to add my crumbled bacon right on top. Each one. These would be so nice. People can just grab one and put it in the microwave and serve themselves in the morning. And I don't have to worry about breakfast. We got the parfaits to go with it. And now we're going to add some cheese. So I'm just using some mild cheddar. I'm going to leave a couple of them without cheese. I'm going to leave these 2 on this end without cheese. No, it's not cheese. So I don't really like cheese in my breakfast foods. Just a nice dollop of cheese. Some of them have more in it than others. Not a big deal. Who cares? Jackson will eat one with less. Give me the rest of the cheese. People in my house love cheese. I'm not huge on it, but I do like it. I just don't like it hot or melted a whole lot. Even though I like brie melted. Just depends. Okay. So these 2 are without cheese. You could use breakfast sausage, whatever you have on hand, whatever you like. I don't really care for sausage that much either, so I went for bacon. So I'm going to get these in the oven, the 375-degree oven, for about 15-20 minutes till they're bubbly and brown and ready to eat. But I will let them cool a little bit and put them in the fridge. So check these out. They are done. They have cooled. That's what they look like. Little breakfast casseroles in mason jars. How awesome is that? This one turned out really pretty. You can see the bread and the egg. It's perfect. So I'm going to get the lids on these. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. You can check out more on my blog at kjaggers.com. There'll be more pictures and info there. That'll probably be a little bit later, actually, just because, you know, it's the holidays. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, which actually is today, because right now it's pretty late. And that one's still hot. Actually, oops. Oh, I labeled these and I messed up. I labeled 2 of these for no cheese, and I think that would be this one and this one. Nope, that one has cheese. Let's see this one. Kind of hard to see. That one has cheese. Could be that one. That's kind of a mistake. I should have kept better watch, but whatever. So I'm going to finish these up. Again, thank you for watching. You can find all the links below. These are perfect for any night of the week. You can make these and have them for breakfast first thing in the morning. Make sure you leave room for them to puff up a little bit. And when people are ready for them, they can just microwave them for just a few minutes. And it'll turn out perfect. Now, I had to cook these just a little bit longer, or bake these just a little bit longer, because they're in these really large mason jars. So take note of that. If you have small jars, then they won't take as long, but I wanted to make nice, healthy servings. So, there we go. I had to cook these a little bit longer than what I thought I would need. So make sure you take in consideration of the size of your jar when you're baking them. And you know, these were perfect. These are perfect for a trip, especially if you take them straight from the oven and put them in your car. You can keep them warm for a very long time in these jars. They reheat so easy, and I hope you've enjoyed breakfast casserole in a mason jar. This is how these are going in the fridge. People can just grab one apiece and help themselves. Love them.